Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Free For All podcast, your source for all things geek. I'm your host, Evan Swather. With me, as always, Trey Elliott.
Yo.
Josh Barnett.
Yo.
Chuck Nally.
Sweet dreams are made of this.
That's true.
That
What
song,
is?
That
Sounds like a
song-
Jeopardy question.
Yeah. The song is in every movie and trailer ever now. That song is
It's
actually
also
starting
been
to get
covered
played out.
by a million different
Yes.
people.
The current one,
Sometimes
the girl singing like in the really like slow version of it.
Mm-hmm.
I like it though. I'm okay
Yeah.
with it.
I mean,
The like young choir doing it, I feel like has been done a lot too.
It's true.
I don't know.
DJ Young Choir.
Yeah, DJ Young Choir. That's it.
Hello, YouTube as well. We are Free For All. We do a podcast, turns out, and you're watching it. This is a special second show that we're doing this week.
Fanfare music.
Take two.
Take two. It's a Free For All freebie. I've decided it.
We're workshopping it.
No, he just said he decided it.
It's over.
It's not unilateral.
We
decisions.
were workshopping it
I'm
for
a
just a
dictator
second there.
here now. San Diego Comic-Con happened. Yay. Watch the other show if you want to hear about the news that came out of it, but if you want to hear us talk about the trailers, most of them at least, that's what we're about to do.
You're in luck.
Yeah. Turns out. That's what you're watching. If not,
Strap in.
probably don't watch this.
There's gonna be a lot
But
to
still
talk
watch
about.
this.
You guys
Or
want
listen to it.
You want to do movies or TV first?
TV.
Dealer's choice.
Stick with the pattern. TV.
So movies.
Games.
Chuck, what you been playing?
Let's do book previews.
Okay.
Hold on, let me get your giant list of mobile games, out
games.
so we can have you. I should have done that in the regular episode.
Let's
this
just
week.
talk comic books for an hour.
Okay.
All right, there's comic books and TV and movies, so we're still not
TV.
okay. TV it is. All right, let's just open up Defenders. We got a new
Yeah.
Defenders trailer.
I finally want to see this show.
The Comic-Con trailer was by far the best. They also weirdly released an international trailer right before Comic-Con. Both of them were very good.
The
The first
international trailer had Stan Lee,
Stan
which is
Lee in a
pretty
car just driving around narrating, like it was really fucking cool. It's
I don't
also
think
the
I
only
watched that
time
one.
it's the only time we've ever seen Punisher so far in the previews. As he walks in, it looks like he's busting Jessica Jones out of jail. But it's still not as good. The Comic-Con preview is really good.
Yeah. I've heard people who have seen the first episode.
The first
couple
four
episodes,
are available for review.
They're even talking about their chemistry being like Avengers-like so far, in terms of like the four of them really work well together.
Yeah, the biggest gripe is that there's a lot of exposition for people that don't want to watch all the individual seasons, and that
Fortunately,
it
they have
takes
to.
and it takes a while for them to get together. But it's 8 episodes, so
They can't work on the complete assumption that
Everybody
100%
watched
of
those.
this audience is going to have watched those other 4 shows. Especially because you
But-
can't expect anybody to really get through Iron Fist or Luke Cage unscathed.
in this trailer, I liked Sigourney Weaver, like her little monologue she's going through. Evidently, also she is like a major pro for in reviews so far. Is she's really good. Also, evidently, like she's kind of with the big bad, but not the big bad, and it's not Elektra. So I'm very interested to see who it's going to be now.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I do like their chemistry, though. I think that it showed off action much better than their most recent
Iron Fist
2
had better
shows.
action in this trailer than he did in the
Yeah.
entire season of Iron Fist.
And you wonder, I mean, if that's a showrunner thing, if it's them taking the criticisms to heart, like how much
Probably
of,
a little bit of all that.
whichever of that is, but like it is nice to see, right?
Yeah.
He also used the goddamn Iron Fist
More
again.
in this
Like,
than he did in the entire show of Iron Fist. We didn't talk about this in the main show, but Iron Fist Season 2 has been greenlit, but
Yeah.
they also, it's a whole new team. New
God.
showrunner, new director,
The-
new writer.
the level of snark
Everything.
in reporting that news has been off the fucking charts, though.
I know, it's bullshit.
Whether
They also,
we want it or not.
yeah, they expanded the cast too, which means you're going to get Daughters of the Dragon side story, which
Yep.
would be great.
Words.
But I am excited for this. It looks really good.
It's what, next month?
Yeah, it's like 3 weeks away.
God, it creeps up on you.
Yep.
So yeah, I think this is very good. Westworld, season 2.
Yeah.
Fuck yes. There wasn't much shown in this trailer. It was very teasery. I mean, just like random shots of characters that we know already.
Had Dolores riding a horse.
It was awesome.
Yes. And the Man in Black lives.
Yeah, he does. You
Of
knew
course
he
he
lived.
Yeah, I knew
He's
he
a bit
does,
bloody,
but like, yeah, he's
but-
a little fucked up.
I think the biggest shot is the fact that maybe something from one of the other worlds has come over as Bernard is standing over a tiger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I do also
Not a lot
really
of
like.
tigers in the old west.
Yeah,
Turns out.
not known for it.
I am very happy though that it does seem to, at least based on this trailer, still be Westworld, right? Like I don't
It is.
I like seeing those other universes and other worlds, and I like getting glimpses of them, but I want at least another full season of really being.
These
in
are about the
Westworld.
character. If they go to other worlds, I want it to be because the characters have like found the other worlds and got over there. Because I don't want new characters. I want the characters that I'm.
It seems like we're
established
getting the
now.
same characters. I will
You
say
absolutely are this season.
I would be okay though with this season being about half in Westworld, and then those characters slowly migrating over
Into Ninja World or
or
whatever, it
the
was.
fuck, dude. I don't give a shit.
Oh, Samurai World.
God,
Yeah.
I still hate that fucking name. I don't know.
What do you want?
It's just it doesn't.
Sammy
matter.
World.
No.
Orient World.
No. It literally it's a stupid complaint, I admit it, but like if one is I don't know, it's called Westworld, why not
Eastworld?
I mean, it makes more sense.
Then there's only 4
narratively.
world options, or 8 at best.
It
Southeast World.
yeah, South World.
It makes more sense narratively.
They have
to
a
me.
character named Clint Eastworld.
God.
On
if
that note.
only. If only. That trailer was good though. I love the shot of the little piano playing at the beginning.
Yeah, it was
and,
cool.
like,
Yeah.
the blood stain.
Dude, my favorite shot was like the Man in Black is obviously fucked up, but man, he is loving life.
Yeah, he's like, this is what I wanted.
Yeah, he starts getting that real small wry grin. Oh,
Yeah.
man, that's perfect.
He gonna kill some people.
Yeah,
Ed
he
Harris
is.
so good in this role.
Oh, he's amazing.
Yeah. He's good at most things.
I'm
to
gonna
be
miss
fair.
Anthony Hopkins. I really hope
I
he's
still
back.
think he comes back.
I mean, he just got nominated for an Emmy for this role. I'm like, I don't want him to be gone. And also,
I'm
he's one of the best working actors
I'm so
on the
excited.
planet.
Is that
True story.
January? I know they had talked early 2019.
They haven't named a date. I would assume January or February.
Maybe the old Game of Thrones slot, and Game of Thrones keeps this slot.
Maybe we'll see. There's talk Game of Thrones season 8 won't be till 2019.
Golly, it's too long.
It's a ways.
They have to
Strange,
save up money.
Stranger Things season 2.
This is a good trailer.
Holy shit, it's a good trailer.
Yeah, it
Man,
was.
this is so well cut with the music.
Yep.
Yeah, when
Thriller.
Vincent Price started
Ugh.
talking, I was like, "Holy shit!"
'Cause
You
it
couldn't
just, like,
make it better
it
until
just
you brought
peaked.
Michael into it.
It just peaked right at that very. Oh man, it's just so well done.
The shot of them in the Ghostbusters suit again.
It's so
the
good.
shot of the upside down and whatever that fucking thing is.
Giant spider thing.
God, like this show is just so fun. It's so cool.
Man.
It's like such a great universe.
It was just so well crafted for a freaking trailer.
Yeah.
I was like,
For a
God,
TV
that was
trailer
well
in particular.
done.
Like usually movie trailers where you get the amazing stuff.
Is Winona Ryder confirmed to be back this year?
Yeah,
or
she's in the
okay.
trailer.
Is she? I didn't
Yeah,
see
she's
her.
in the trailer
Oh,
very
yeah.
shortly. But yeah, you
Okay.
see her talking to Will.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm
Will's showing some good acting, like his emotion in that. I kind of was wondering like how he would be chemistry wise because he's not really in the first season.
Is he
Yeah.
the one who's also in It?
No,
Oh, no.
Okay.
no. Will was the one that was like missing.
Yeah, I know. I just couldn't remember which of the kids is in It, though.
No,
It's the other guy that looks almost exactly like Will.
Thank you. They
He's
look.
just
I
got-
forget
he has,
his
a,
name,
he has
but-
a longer face. Their haircuts are very similar, but
Yeah.
he's got a longer face and a pointier nose.
I just want
Okay.
I want Dustin on screen at all times.
True story.
Dude, you can go to
You
Hot
better
Topic and
find
buy
that damn pudding.
that hat.
Really?
Yeah, just the plain red, white, and blue trucker hat.
Does it
It's-
come
that's
with
great.
with an armful of pudding?
Yes.
It should. All things should,
Mike!
really.
Mike, I found the pudding.
It's
I
the
hope-
best scene in the whole show.
Man, I hope they still keep some of that brevity in here. And
Oh, I
I'm
think
sure
they
that they
will.
will. The trailer doesn't convey any of that, but
yeah, I'm excited for like when 11 joins back up and everything.
Yeah.
So it's super cool. Yeah, well done. Arrow season 6.
Yeah,
Sure.
way to review season 5 trailer for season 6.
that
Yeah.
was more egregious than the other
Let's-
CW shows.
Let's ignore the first 3 minutes of this. They all kind of did it.
Yeah, but this was it was a longer trailer than the other ones, and because of that, they spent more
So
time.
the last minute and a half was an actual trailer for season 2.
It was a great way for me to catch up on season 5 without having to
yeah, I
watch
mean the
it.
fact that they already
Guess what?
showed
All those dudes are gonna live.
the fact that they already showed Felicity and Diggle running from the explosions, which they didn't show in the original.
Yeah, that was
Um,
new.
I think the only person who may die is the mother.
because she doesn't matter, and it's
Yeah.
shown that Oliver a lot more with his kid.
Interesting.
And
The
his
whole
kid's
you're
like,
the bad
I
guy.
was like, no, don't do
That's
this.
going to be really annoying. I don't know. Like, I still hold hope. I thought that what we saw in the trailer was cool, but yeah, the majority of it was just recapping.
And last season was good. It's the
Yeah.
best season of Arrow since season 2.
Yeah, the Prometheus stuff I thought was played really well,
Yeah,
even
they
though
just-
it was like
besides-
something you could see coming a million miles away.
And about 10 episodes were completely not about Prometheus. If you could cut that out, man, if that show had been 13 episodes,
it would have been way better.
man, it'd been so good.
Yeah, but I mean, I thought the choreography was up again last year. I thought
It was
this
great.
trailer showed that. Like,
You-
yeah, so
yeah, and guess what? Manu Bennett appeared, and as we talked about in another show, he's going to be back more this time. That show's just better when he's on it.
did his Deathstroke suit seem less high budget last season than it did in the second season? No.
no, it's about
Something
the same.
felt off about it for me. It almost felt like bad cosplay of the season 2.
He didn't
suit.
yell enough.
That's fair.
He likes to yell.
That's fair. I'm excited for it still, though.
What about
I can't get away from these shows.
Flash season 4?
Yeah, it's impossible not to think it at least. Again, not much shown here. The only thing is like the scene of Barry, what is obviously has to be Barry running out
Coming
of the
back
Speed Force, but like
After one
showing
episode.
it's not exactly like anybody's surprised by it.
The
I
show
don't.
about Barry Allen's shocker. Barry Allen comes back.
I wasn't anywhere near as low, and I think you lowered my expectations for season 3 in general.
It kind of
Um,
sucked.
See, I didn't feel that way. It wasn't as good as 1 was, and definitely not 1, and it was about on par with 2 for me.
Oh, see, I thought 2 is way better, and I don't think 2 is amazing.
There's just nothing really happened in this preview.
Nothing happened.
Like a girl showed up and said, "Give me the flash," or somebody
If
showed up and
Iris
said,
has
"Give
a
me the flash."
boyfriend,
Yeah,
I might quit this show.
that's gonna be fair. I don't think she does though.
Like, it hasn't even been that long.
No, I don't think it does.
But the dialogue she has going through it, she's like, Barry wanted me to be strong and move on. I'm like, oh no,
Yeah.
don't do this. I can't stand watching this for another season.
that's fair.
I don't
know.
I like Cisco.
I do like Cisco.
Let's just give me more of that.
I like Caitlyn now that she's not Killer Frost again.
She'll be Killer Frost again.
That's fair.
She'll be some.
She's terrible as Killer Frost.
She's a
She
horrible
is.
actress. Period.
I like
She's
her.
not a great actress, but when she's Killer Frost, she's awful.
It's unwatchable.
Yeah.
Did Tom
it's
Felton
bad.
die?
No, he's been downgraded to a non-series regular for next season.
That makes me sad. I actually liked his character.
Julian. Let's talk about really nothing happening. Supergirl season 3 preview.
She doesn't want to be Kara anymore.
Nathan Petrelli is in this.
Yeah, he is.
Oh.
In every comic book television program ever, Nathan Petrelli is going to show up eventually.
That dude kind of sucks.
He's all right.
He's not the best. He's in Colony season 2.
Oh, never
Is
mind.
he playing like a military or government guy?
He's a government stooge that
That sounds about right.
Shocker.
the best thing he's been in, and he's still awful and a douche, is Shield to me.
Yeah.
I didn't hate him as Nathan. Like I
He was okay.
season 1 Nathan. Season 2 and beyond, not so much.
Yeah, and
He
then,
wasn't. Was he in Reborn?
No.
No, he wasn't in Reborn.
He did.
Neither of the Petrellis were, right?
Well, yeah. Nathan is dead in Heroes.
Yeah, that's right. Siler is in his
Siler
body.
is in
That's
his body.
right.
Yeah,
Man, that show got fucking weird.
it's all right.
It's comic book
Um,
show.
Yeah, like I don't know. They didn't show Rain, I don't think, did they?
I don't know. I didn't know what was going on because I only sparingly watched Supergirl, and I was like, I don't know what's coming in season 3.
They're really focusing on the Mon-El thing, him sacrificing him or her sacrificing him basically to
Yeah.
save, everybody. I don't know. It's interesting. I'm really excited for that show because I love it still. But yeah, the trailer really did nothing.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Normally they're longer trailers. They were only like 2 minutes. They're normally like 5 or 6. At
They're
Comic-Con.
teasers. They don't have a full thing ready.
When I was absent in the last podcast, I did watch the Gotham San Diego Comic Con.
I forgot to watch that. How was it?
It's
It wasn't
actually
on the
pretty
list.
good.
Scarecrow
right?
looks great.
Yeah.
That show sucks.
The first 5 minutes is again like a recap of everything that happened last season.
I heard
I
they
really
kinda-
like the way that Jerome looks with the skin. It's the Joker with the skin.
Oh, they did that.
Mhm.
His own
Oh, yeah.
his own face is a mask for the most part, but
Oh.
it's cool looking. But they did show the Scarecrow, and it's an interesting amalgamation between like the Jonathan Crane and Batman Begins and the Scarecrow from the Arkham games, like mushed together.
I saw a screenshot like for
It
the
looks good.
preview of
Yeah.
the preview. Like, yeah, that's fine.
I mean, that show is just awful. I can't watch it. But
they haven't started transitioning Bruce into Batman in any way yet, have
kind
they?
of.
He's doing the Batman stuff without Batman attire.
So he's just roaming the city fighting.
as a kid.
Yeah, with the hood pulled down. That's how he started. Like,
get
if
that,
you
but
watch
then-
year one or read year
Yeah.
one, that's how he started. But he was like, in his 20s at that point.
Is he
And
now
I like
becoming
that
the main
kid.
focus of the
The kid's
show, or is
fine,
it
yeah.
still Gordon?
He's a decent actor. He's in a movie that's coming
It's
out pretty
him.
soon.
Is it more him?
It's more
it's a
him.
horror
Gordon's
movie.
still there, but yeah, I don't remember what it was, but
It's
yeah,
with Aaron Eckhart, isn't it?
it's already happened, I think.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, Riverdale.
Yeah, I'm back in. I took a
lose you
nap
there
there
for
for
a
a minute.
I
I'm struggling anyway.
mean, we learned nothing new about it. This is more the
post shit,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
tiredness.
This is more the fallout from the very end of season 1. It kind of picks up right afterwards from when his dad gets shot.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to be kind of playing the overall mystery of why that happened. It seems there's more sinister reasons than originally thought,
Sinister.
and there's definitely a lot of angst.
There's so
Oh,
much
the
angst.
Angst.
It's dripping.
Ooh.
No, it's true. It's dripping right off everything. All the angst.
Nerdist was doing their best, like freshman or shows of 2017 so far, and they had Riverdale listed, and they called it Teen Peaks, and it's the best description of it. It's so good.
It really is.
But yeah, I'm really happy. I'm excited for season 2. I didn't need a trailer to get me excited though.
Yeah,
that's
that's
really good. So
totally
happy
fair.
Jayla's watching it. Let's get away from the C-dubs. Let's talk about another superhero show, because that's what we do. Inhumans.
Yeah.
It's a better trailer.
It's a way better trailer. Hey, Medusa's hair looks a lot better when it's CG moving than it does when it's like just flat on her head.
Yeah.
So the redhead, right?
Yes.
Man, she has the most generic costume design of all time.
It's kind of her costume, though.
Man, it bothers me. I don't know why I'm harping so much on the costume design of this show, but it
No one
really
does.
gets to me.
Yeah, because you watch Flash and Arrow.
I still think it looks better.
It
Um,
doesn't.
I am more excited to see this show though. The stuff in the jungle, like the whole military aspect that they were showing.
Yeah,
I thought was
Triton.
cool.
Triton. While still, I was surprised that I thought the makeup, like practical effects, would be better, but he really looks a lot like a Green Martian and Supergirl in that. But I like where they're going. Like Aaron is in that, and there was more action. It seemed as a actual fan of the comics. I still don't like what they're making of Maximus, despite the fact that he's probably the best actor out of all of them.
Can I tell you what I do hate about this trailer?
No.
Okay.
What do you hate about it?
The focus on the IMAX thing.
I mean, that's a big deal. Of
I
course they're
get
doing
it,
that.
but we're gonna show you a small part and then extend it out, and then we're gonna go back to the small part and extend it out again. And I think we're gonna do it one more time just for real.
You know why?
I get it,
This
man.
costs a shit ton of money.
Yep.
do it the one time, and you've proven your point. Yeah, we're gonna show you so much more, but we don't have to show it I don't know. It bugged the shit out of me. I am excited more for that show than I ever have been based on that trailer.
It's also going to help that it's only 80 episodes, and I think that will keep it more relevant at all times.
It's hard to see Ramsey Bolton and not think Ramsey Bolton.
That's fair. What about you?
It's fine. I'll watch it.
Sweet. Good talk. Happy coming to Sci-Fi.
Hey, I want to watch this.
Christopher Maloney,
The best 20 seconds of Comic Con.
as a former top cop, now kind of a rundown detective still,
He's basically like a PI now.
With
He's
a-
not on the force.
with a cartoon sidekick.
Yeah.
And is this all about, is it in his mind or something like that? Or is he just really exist? Because you've read this.
How much of this takes place in, and how much does not take place in Cool World?
I don't know what Cool World
Oh
is.
my god!
So there's that.
Really?
I do.
With Brad Pitt and Kim Basinger?
Yeah, it's shitty.
So half animated. Wow. Okay, never mind.
Yep.
It's like the shittier version of Who Framed Roger Rabbit,
Oh,
except
wow.
without.
It
who
really
wants
is.
that?
Kim,
Man, I
Kim,
love that movie.
Kim Basinger character. Her name is Hollywood.
All right. Fuck you, man. That's all I have to say for that.
So, is he real, or is that like the crux of the story, or?
I don't really think it's a spoiler to say that, because it's pretty much up front in the book. At least I don't know how they present it in the show, but that the unicorn is basically the imaginary friend of a little girl, and so the plot of the book is that the imaginary friend is trying to talk this once really great detective into basically saving that little girl in a dire situation that she's in, and. It's one graphic novel, so it's
anybody that doesn't know what this is about, that is out of nowhere in that trailer.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and it's super odd. The the book is drawn. The comic is drawn by two different people. One person draws the happy, and one person draws the rest of it. So it's like really kind of contrasting styles. The graphic novel's okay. It's not written really well, but it's like a really cool concept. So I'm really excited.
It could make a good TV show.
It very much could.
Sci-fi's been a run of good shows lately.
Yeah, the book is like vulgarous. Like I was kind of like, this is too much language, and I don't say that very often.
Never is what you.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard you say that.
Well, I'm saying it now. There's too much language. It's like
Lee's kid is just. He's getting in your head.
It is. It's fucking like excessive. So I kind of am happy it's on Sci-Fi because I'd be afraid they'd go a little too.
Oh, they're just gonna bleep it out in the most annoying trend on TV right now.
Love it.
I hate
it's
it.
more authentic to me.
Yep, I am with Evan on this, but like if they did it if they like just basically read this like script from the book, then it would just be all beeps.
One of your favorite shows does this.
I know,
The
and it's my
Magicians.
least favorite part about it. Like, I don't need that. Like, just either say the word or don't. And I get they can't say it, but especially if I'm watching it on the app, I should get to hear it.
You in on this, Chuck?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Dynamite drop in. Dynamite.
I mean, what else am I gonna say? It's 20 seconds. It's
Yeah, we talked for at least 17 like trailers worth of
That's fair.
content.
It's fair. I'm excited for it. I'm surprised there wasn't more because that is out in the fall.
Oh, cool! I didn't know it was this fall.
Again, that was just
like a
Sci-Fi's MO.
full run season.
I mean, Sci-Fi never goes over 13.
Okay, that's good.
I'm hoping it's 10.
Yeah,
Half
they
hour
go
or
they
hour?
go
Seems
10 to
right.
13. I have no idea.
I'm sure
about
it'll be an
that.
hour.
Really?
It seems like an hour show.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Wow.
Back to superheroes. The Gifted.
Yeah,
X-Men.
I'm
God, I
excited
can't
for
wait
this
to
show.
see this show.
It looks so good.
Wasn't this
Temper
basi-
expectations. It's on Fox. It's not going to be groundbreaking, but it looks good.
Yeah,
Wasn't this basically just the same trailer we already got? It felt like almost everything we saw.
There was
was
way
the
more
same.
in it. There was
Really?
way more of the established like X-Men characters.
So I guess we did see a little bit more Blink for sure.
You got Blink. You got
182.
You son of a bitch.
how
You got Blink.
dare
You
you.
got
God, I
Polaris.
hate them.
You got Thunderbird, which I don't know if they're going original Thunderbird or if this is Warpath when he was going by his brother's name. Because original Thunderbird was part of like New Genesis when they went to Krakoa. And okay, you know what?
You were
y'all don't
name
care.
dropping.
Yeah, come on.
Anyways, he died and his brother takes up the mantle.
I mean, I still really, I really want to see this show.
And then one called Eclipse, which is interesting. Eclipse is kind of a character made for this show, but he's also a character that was. Eclipse has been a character in Marvel, but it was Age of Apocalypse Sunspot. So it's interesting, but evidently they just liked his powers and they were like, cool, we'll make this character.
Yeah, you can do that.
So I like where it's going. I like the fact that they're very openly referencing the X-Men and the Brotherhood like they did in the first trailer.
Yeah,
The action just looks good to me.
Yeah, there's nothing about this trailer that doesn't make me want to watch this like right now. And I'm not a huge Marvel guy. I've always liked the X-Men, and kind of tying some of this lore together really appeals to me. I want to
Yeah.
see it.
Trey likes them because they're an allegory for the gays.
They're
Nailed
allegory
it.
for all oppressed people.
Yep.
But, I have a theory. I'm going to throw this out right now. That
Do
those brother and sister are the Fenris twins, which is a deep cut for X-Men. But
It was weird when they started showing like all of the character names, and then it just said like first name, last name for the
The-
kids. And
the
I get
Fe-
that they can't really.
the Fenris siblings are von Struckers, like not of the direct line, but of that family. They become. They're also become bad guys in the comics, but their powers rely on proximity to each other,
Like the Wonder
they have to
Twins.
be touching, kind of like that. Yeah,
Form
they've
of
been
an ice dragon.
they've been thank you Scrubs. They've been a part of like a lot of like C-list villain teams, like the Upstarts and stuff in X-Men. So I think that'd be a cool way for
The
them
Young
to go.
Republicans.
I was in the Young Republicans. Stargate Origins.
cool. So, if you guys have ever seen the Stargate movie,
I haven't.
well, if you had,
You should.
then you would have also seen this trailer.
I've had Dre's copy of it for like 2 years.
Oh, you should watch it. It's a great movie.
He keeps saying he's gonna go watch it, and we haven't done it.
I'll do it.
We say we're going to do a lot of things together.
We do.
We don't do them.
We're gonna watch Blade
Kind
Trinity.
of a bummer.
We're gonna do that. It's gonna happen.
One day.
Yeah.
One day.
That I won't come over for, but I will come over for Stargate.
I don't want you there.
That's fair.
I
I
think
want
it's,
you
I don't
bringing me
want you
down
to want
there,
me
my
there,
Blade
goddammit.
Trinity.
It movie sucks.
All right, so
So good.
But yeah,
I think
like,
it was funny how 40 out of a 40-second trailer, like 10 seconds of it was just a still picture.
it's the only
Yeah.
piece of new footage.
yeah, it was an odd trailer.
So by
Um,
Stargate Origins, is this a good like jumping in spot for me?
Maybe. We have
it's
no
kind of
clue.
hard to say because the trailer
Tell me,
was.
you would
so-
know.
No, the
so I will
Stargate
tell
is the
you-
good jumping in.
I will tell you what this show is about. So,
The Funk Soul Brothers.
You, I would.
It's right about now.
I would have
It
been
is. It is right
so
about now.
mad at you.
um,
Holy shit! My
caught me off
my
guard.
life just flashed before my eyes.
You caught
so-
me off guard.
Daniel Jackson is basically the scientist that's in the movie and also in Stargate SG-1, which was the
James
show
Spader,
that spun
right?
off. James Spader in the movie, yes. And
You don't have a phone anymore.
basically, there is a
It wasn't
woman
working anyway.
that's established in the show. This older lady, she's like probably in her 60s in SG-1, who basically is like establishes the person who brought in Daniel Jackson and showed him the Stargate. She's like the person who originally discovered the Stargate.
She was an old lady in the first one, right? In the movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
And in the show, like, there's this big thing where Daniel Jackson like takes her through the Stargate for the first time.
I wish his name was Daniel L. Jackson.
That would be pretty great.
Well, why don't we name the sideshows?
But anyway, so this is basically her as a young woman. Which the only question then is like, is this going to be in the same the same universe? Since obviously in SG-1 she never went through the Stargate before, and now she's going to like spend a whole show going through the Stargate.
Okay.
So
I've always wanted to watch Stargate.
We'll see
The movie
Stargate
is
SG-1.
really
If you don't
good.
like Star Trek, like on TV, you will not like Stargate SG-1. But the movie is wonderful.
You posted that status a couple of weeks ago just to get under my skin.
No, I didn't. It's just because it's a true fucking statement.
It's not.
God, it's so good.
Sorry.
Don't put
Oh,
that in my
bitch,
kids'
or-
room.
don't drive to Trey's house and leave that anywhere.
I don't put it past you.
Let's talk about Star Trek. Star Trek Discovery.
Man.
That Star Trek had a better trailer here.
Oh
'cause
yeah,
they
for
had
sure.
a trailer.
Like,
This
it-
trailer's
what-
really good.
What happened
Everything.
to the Klingons? Why do they look like big angry grapes?
There's a
They're
lot of
I
people
don't
talking
know,
about
man.
that. I don't really care about that.
they're more in the Abrams style from Into Darkness, which is unfortunate, but I don't hate the design.
God, I love Into
Um, It's an interesting choice, but like with each piece of media I get about this show, I get more excited. Like I think that the aesthetic of the show is really cool. It's easily the best Trek has ever looked. How much of that is only in the first episode that's going to premiere on CBS, and
That's fair.
are the CBS All Access shows going to look different? I don't know.
Get Rainn Wilson out of the way.
I don't hate Rainn
Son of
Wilson.
a bitch.
However, this trailer, like, it showed great action. It showed like
It did have
really
good action.
effects. I think
Except for explosions, man. Just no one can make good explosion effects unless you're on a movie.
it didn't stand out to me as bad necessarily. I'd have to rewatch it, but for me, it's just like I think that the fact that it really is just focusing on the Klingon War, at least for the first season.
I thought that
What's her name from Walking Dead is better than she was in Walking Dead.
yeah,
for sure.
Soniqua Green or something like
Sonequa
that.
Martin Green, yeah.
I thought she was billed as the lead, and I guess she can be, but she's not the captain.
Yeah,
Jason Isaacs is the
Yeah.
captain.
As soon as he makes his turn and becomes a bad guy like he is in everything.
Man, I do
Um,
love me some Jason Isaacs.
So
He's a
I
good
think
villain.
I think she will be the number one. Like she will be the
with
first.
a bullet.
She will be the first mate for the majority of the first season, if not all of it. I could see her totally transitioning into captain, depending on how long Jason Isaacs is signed on for. But I think it's cool that it's a show that is a Star Trek show that's not focusing on the captain. It is.
I like it
clearly
because there's
focusing-
action.
Yeah.
And most Star
Yeah.
Trek I've seen, I've been bored out of my mind.
Mary and I watched a couple
TV
episodes
wise.
of Voyager this weekend because
Right, I've
she-
never seen a lot of the like
Yeah.
smaller like Voyager and Deep Space Nine.
They're
and all
slower
that.
shows. Like they just straight up are. There's not a whole lot of action. If there is any action,
Yeah,
it's
More like
original
political
series,
almost.
yeah, it's really bad hand-to-hand combat or
Yeah, like original series
minuscule-
and Next Generation are the most of what I've seen, and I don't really care for either. I mean, good on you if you do. It's just not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
This is going to be a show that I think does bridge the gap between those two audiences. Clearly, the newer fans are going to be the ones who like it more because, obviously, as we discussed on the regular show, you can't change anything or else the world explodes.
Yeah, they do. You
God,
sons of bitches.
It's so annoying.
World.
But I am so excited for the show. I can't wait. So,
Uh,
it's in a month.
Let's talk Future Man.
More than a month. Yeah, Future Man.
Not really a trailer so much on this one, but there are laser guns.
An advertisement for the show.
Yeah, an advertisement for the show and the
Fut-
humor that may be in
Future
it.
Man is
Yeah.
a show coming to Hulu. It is from the writers and creators of the TV show Preacher, which is Seth Rogen, who you may have heard of, and Evan Goldberg, his partner. And then the showrunners are the people that made Sausage Party. So good pedigrees here.
Good comedy pedigrees for
It
sure.
is starring Josh Hutcherson as a time traveling janitor, and that's about all we know. And they're advertising the movie by Seth Rogen telling you this, and then talking to Josh Hutcherson in a funny way. And he's like, "We've got laser guns, and they're real." And they're like, "That's a bad idea." And then he shoots his hand off, and he's like, "Oh, you were right." It's very Seth Rogen, and it's very funny. And I'm just like, "Okay,
Yeah,
you sold
I'm
me on the
sold
show."
on the idea of the show. Now I just want to see the actual show. I don't even necessarily need a trailer.
Also,
of
he
the
better
show.
not have a hand in this show.
That would be amazing
That
if it
would
was
be
like
really funny.
continuity from the. That would be really funny.
And they just never explain it. It's just he doesn't have a hand.
Yeah, just
That's
They
fair.
explained it in the advertisement.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to watch
Pay
everything.
attention.
It's like when comics release that like Free Comic Day Book Zero. You better go get that. You don't understand something. Yeah, I'm excited for that. Not a long one, but Krypton.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't like Superman.
stoked for this.
This show looks awesome.
I'm really excited for it. I love Superman, and I'm really excited for it. This dates back to the original teaser that we weren't sure was real or not, and then turns out it was. Like, I think this show looks great. Again, only like 30 seconds because that was what Sci-Fi did for Comic-Con this year.
What
But
I do.
I can't wait for it.
I
I'm
don't
sad
like
it got
that.
pushed to
I
2018,
regret it.
but I'm okay with it because it seems like they're putting out a really quality show.
Yeah, it does look quality. It looks fun.
It
Yeah.
does.
I also dislike Superman quite a bit, but I read a book a while back, a novel that's called Last Days of Krypton. It was really fucking good. It's like the only Superman thing that I've ever liked, and this basically just looks like the TV show version of it. So I'm excited.
You liked Man of Steel.
You know what you need to.
That's fair. I did like Man of Steel.
You know what you need to watch
I hate that I
to
have to
get
remind
into
you.
Superman.
You liked Pacific Rim once too. People
It's been
change.
buried by all the DC shit since.
is there is a full edited version of the Batman versus Superman trailer where Superman has a mustache in every scene.
I saw
It's
several links to
awesome.
that earlier when I was.
I
skimming Facebook.
I tweeted it from
I
the
just
free
want
for
him
all
to.
accounts.
I just want him to have a mustache now.
Dude, you have no idea. It's fantastic.
The internet ruins everything I love.
It's funny.
They take every small piece of news and just fucking
You know
run
what?
with it.
You know what? If WB was smart, they would embrace that and have a stinger where everybody has big fake fucking mustaches.
Oh,
Or
that'd
Clark
be
Kent
great.
just in the movie now has a mustache. That's how he's different. That'd be great.
They need to do something.
That'd be
This
great.
guy's bullshit.
But he's not coming back as Clark Kent. From what I gather, he's gonna be just
Superman,
Superman
all the time.
and leave the
24/7.
leave the Clark Kent persona out of it. Yeah.
Okay, but weirdly, Amy Adams is still there.
Well, yeah, because Lois didn't die in the story.
Sadly,
I wish she did.
She needs to.
She does. Kick her ass to the curb. She's the worst part of those movies by far.
She's the pancreatic cancer of the DCEU.
damn.
She's awful. I hate her face.
Walking Dead.
Tell me about this. I didn't see it.
Some characters I don't know did some stuff.
Uh,
I recognized
so
Rick.
at some point, I'm gonna finish season 7. I was struggling. It was a bad season, and it seems like every time they try to follow the comics, it goes downhill for them.
Mm-hmm.
But I may catch up at some point. But I've read the comics, so I kind of know what they've done. And by this, I can kind of see who had died. Most of the main guys still there. And there is a lot. They've publicly said this one's going to be more action packed. Obviously, the Kingdom was brought in last year.
Right.
The pact between the Kingdom and the Hilltop and Alexandria has happened. This is about the war against Negan. So I'm actually probably going to be back in on that. Walking Dead's never going to be like a super high show, but I mean, 2 and 3 years ago, that show was, I mean, probably a top 25 show for me, and someone that watches over 100 shows, that's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
But it's just, its lows are very low. This preview is pretty damn good. I mean, it is nothing but action. They don't overplay Negan. Negan is kind of the right amount in it.
He's really only in the beginning and a little bit toward the end.
Yeah, they don't overplay the fact that he's got Lucille. I get it, he's got a scary bat, but for the love of God. But it's mainly like them just kind of setting up their plot and going after it. And then the big thing that got the internet uproar at the very end of the trailer, it cuts forward and it's a very clearly a hospital bed with flowers, and it's old man Rick. Like, no one knows why it's there. I don't know if it's referencing a dream sequence that's coming or like a flash forward to the end of the show, even though Robert Kirkman said repeatedly in the book that Rick will not make it to the end. I don't know, but yeah, it very clearly is Rick in a peaceful setting as an old man, so it's interesting. It was a good trailer.
The whole show, all of it is a dream.
God, that would be bad. I have been toying around with, like, do I want to finish or just keep reading the books? I put a lot of time in this show, and it's had some down years, and I think last year was one, but this helped me be like, yes, I will catch up, and I will, or I'll at least just pick back up, because I know what'll happen.
I'm done.
That's fine.
So many people have said that, and yet it still just gets those killer ratings. Like,
Doesn't, I mean,
a lot of people.
It's dropped a little bit. Yeah, it's dropped a
they
little
love
bit,
them some Daryl.
but man, it's done well.
They
It
just
still
love
does well.
zombies.
Now, Fear the Walking Dead is dropping hard, and like they need to stop that show.
Well, yeah, they want those stupid LA people on their TV.
There was also some news this weekend that Robert Kirkman said they're wrapping up the comic
Yeah, well, he says the end is in sight. Now, who knows how long
next
that
year or
is.
so, I'd imagine.
I don't.
Maybe 2.
Invincible.
Either way,
right?
I'm excited
Yeah.
for that, so I can.
I want to
He's-
read that.
Outcast is still going. Like he's got
Yeah.
a lot on his plate right now.
Man, I forgot how much I liked Outcast episode 1.
The first season,
Yeah, I didn't
That-
finish
I
it.
enjoyed Bombs Over Baghdad.
It's good.
I love
it's a
that
good
band.
song.
the first season is the most up and down. Like
Is it?
not a whole lot happens. It's a well-made show. Like
liked it, but
when
yeah, it's
stuff
not like-
happened, it happened like hard.
there was a lot
But
of
there's a
downtime.
lot of
Season 2
downtime.
is coming and gone. None of us watched it.
Is that the one guy
Yeah.
who? This is the one that opened up with the kid who headbutt the fucking bug
Yes.
on the wall and ate it, right?
Yeah, it was
God.
awful.
Awesome.
All right, so that's all our TV trailers.
Yay.
What's your favorite TV trailer
Ever?
of the
Oh.
San Diego Comic-Con?
Star Trek. Or
Stranger
Stranger
Things.
Things is right there with
Stranger
it. though.
Things.
Probably that for me too. You have the list and I don't, but
Westworld is
You don't
up
remember?
no, I don't.
Probably Stranger Things. Defenders was close because I thought it was a much better trailer than they put out so far.
Trey's gonna say
Stargate was pretty great.
God, you idiot! You know what? I'm not even gonna try to be
Yeah,
funny.
Star Trek is mine.
People are gonna laugh at you on their own.
It's valid. It was a very good trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stranger Things is my number
The
one.
red and white is like distracting to me. I can't not look at it.
All right,
I don't know what to do
moving on.
other than tell you to get over
Get
it.
on. Movies. Let's talk about the movie trailers. The big
Let's
ones.
do it.
The talkies. Leatherface.
Eh.
What?
Yeah, I'm
Man.
right there with Trey.
Probably
were
a
two-
little above Trey.
There were
but
2
not
horror
too much
movies,
high.
two horror trailers this weekend.
You like
and,
Jigsaw more than this?
Oh, a lot more.
Man,
I
I
thought you were
I
gonna go
actually
back to
did
talk
too.
about Snowman.
man, fuck you guys.
Snowman and Speederman.
Man, Texas Chainsaw Massacre is one of my favorite horror movies
See,
of all time.
That's
I
probably
have
some of it. I have.
Zero affinity for
The first one's based on a true story.
yeah, Ed Gein.
Ed Gein, yeah.
I mean, I'll watch this because I love
it also
slasher
has
flicks,
some of
but
the best cinematography to ever happen in a horror movie. Him running
There's
through
also
the
s-
sheets is the greatest.
Oh
shit.
yeah. There's also somebody in that called Franklin.
That is true.
And again, for me, like unless it's Scream, I really don't care much for slasher films
oh,
either.
that's so funny.
I like
It's
my
true.
horror films more in like the psychological sense and more
and
in
that's
like the newer
fair.
age.
I mean,
so for me, yeah, I just
Man,
don't care for
Slasher movies are fucking great.
I give me Texas Chainsaw Massacre ahead of Friday the 13th, ahead of Nightmare on Elm Street,
Yeah, see,
all
it's
that.
behind
Like,
both those two for me. Behind Halloween,
yeah,
it's far
so
better.
If you do first like entry movies, then it's clearly above Friday the 13th. But
yeah, 'cause
not
the
Nightmare.
First one sucks.
Well, Jason's not even in it until the
It's
very
his
end, and he's
40s.
like this.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, for me,
yeah.
I love this, and this is a much better, I think,
wakes up
kind of
every morning.
retcon of they did Texas Chainsaw Massacre Origins,
close.
like
Mhm.
the beginning, I think is what it's called. And
Isn't that the one with Matthew McConaughey?
yeah, and it's bad. It's so fucking bad. And
Is
like,
that the same one with Jessica Biel?
no, that is
No.
that is a remake of the original, and
Okay.
that's a great movie.
It's all right.
Man, I just don't like
But-
that.
God, Origins was so bad. It had,
my
I
God.
don't think I've seen
what?
that one.
Alright,
Arlie
alright,
Ermy or
alright.
whatever his name is, the guy who always plays like the military.
He's
Did
guy.
you say Smarmy Army? What did you say?
That's
Lee
close
R.
enough.
Ermy.
That's him.
He's in multiple ones. He's also in the remake of the
Matthew
original.
McConaughey like crushes that kid's skull because he's got some sort of robot knee
It's
or
bad.
something.
I love this franchise. Like him, like as a kid, getting the chainsaw, and like him, like learning how to sew the faces. Man, I fucking love it. I can't wait for this. I hope someone comes with me.
Oh, I'll totally watch it. I just it didn't like get me really excited or anything.
Thor.
Yeah, talk about trailers that got me fucking excited.
Son of a bitch, what a good trailer.
Holy shit!
So I'm a victim of overhype on this one. I think like everybody was talking about like it was the greatest thing in the world. I thought that it was a fine trailer. I also don't like Talking Hulk, so that didn't get
Really?
me.
I mean, he's still like very elementary
It was-
talking Hulk.
It was a funny moment, but I guess I don't know. Like everybody was talking about like it was the greatest trailer of all time.
I
I
love
thought
It
it
was
was
up
very
there.
good. It was way more effective for me than the first trailer.
Man, when she's what are you the god of again, and it shows him landing, and his eyes got lightning coming out.
I was,
like, oh my
I was
God.
like, shit. The first thing I thought, I was like, shit. They beat DC to the punch because that's how Shazam is supposed to look when he's doing
yeah?
anything. Yeah,
Man, it was such
That's
a good
fair.
shot.
it was awesome.
I
Don't get me
loved
wrong.
it. The music all throughout. Just the tone of this is so cool and unlike anything we've
It's
seen
80s
from
as
Marvel.
shit.
It is a. When did they do the whole tonal change with all the marketing and advertising and everything?
The
for
logo's
Thor?
always been that,
It's-
but they've really leaned into it
I
lately.
mean, Thor 3, but
Yeah.
not the other.
Yeah, no, it's
Thors.
only been
Oh, yeah.
Ragnarok.
That's what
it's,
I mean.
It's just this movie, and
it's
that's what's
so
throwing me
weird.
off.
God,
so
Kate
strange.
Blanchett
Like,
looks so good
Yeah,
as hella.
She's kind of hot when she doesn't.
I have a
headpiece
feeling
on.
that
It's fair.
and then super hot when she does.
I know. Then she's like really sexy.
whatever planet they're on, that like Planet Hulk stuff is happening. Like I assume that that's gonna have some sort of super like 80s retro vibe.
Yeah, and when he's retelling,
And
it
that's
to
why
him,
it's like this.
When Hulk has become Bruce, and he's sitting there telling him what happened.
That
he's-
was funny.
He's like,
I
and he's
defeated
like,
you.
he's like, we fought. He's like, hey, who won? He's like, oh, me. And he's like, that doesn't sound right. Yes, with these. It's just so good.
Yeah, the chemistry that they have built between those two characters plays really, really well. The whole recounting of what happened to like Hulk in the middle of the arena, I thought was funny. My problem is like everyone was talking about like holy shit, oh my god, the Thor trailer, and for me it was like this is the top 3 maybe trailer of Comic-Con for me, but it wasn't like the holy shit, this is the greatest fucking thing I've ever seen.
It's my number 2 of Comic Con because man, I think that's one of the better trailers Marvel's put out.
I agree. That poster also is badass.
Yeah, it is. God, it's so good.
The Jeff Goldblum version of it's better though.
Of course it is.
Because Jeff Goldblum.
Thor Ragnarok.
Did you see the video somebody posted of the Thor's or the Hulk scene in that, but they replaced his noises with all Jeff Goldblum?
No, that's great. Though.
Like that, the laugh from Jurassic Park, basically. It's really funny.
Justice League.
Fuck yes.
It's a good trailer.
Man,
It's awesome.
It's much
fucking
better than the
trailer.
last one.
like,
There's the daylights in it.
the daylight's
story.
in it.
I can
Like,
see things.
I legitimately, I had to use the restroom in the middle of Wonder Woman when I went and saw it this weekend, and like I immediately was like, oh well, I'm watching this trailer, and I had to, and it brought tears to my eyes. Like I am so ready for this movie.
How do you love comics this much, but every time we talk about comics, you're like, I don't have the backstory to talk about comics.
Because I'm invested in the character and not the stories. I'm trying to get better about the stories. Is my
Because
thing.
it confuses me. If you love DC this much, why have you not read the stories?
Money. I'm working
Then
on
how
it.
do you love them so much? That's what I don't understand.
Like, so again, I grew up with the characters. This is one of the things I would talk about in like one of those solo videos as to why I have the affinity for the characters that I do. In popular culture and their influence, I just have always gravitated more toward DC. But yes, it is less with comic knowledge and more with character affinity.
So this
Um,
was definitely a good trailer. A lot of focus on Wonder Woman. Surprise. Good
I like
thing.
Right.
I like how every character pretty much had some moment of brevity. Like
Aquaman's definitely going to have the major action pieces.
He's
had
the Hulk of
action,
this movie.
Yeah, he
Yes.
definitely had the action pieces, but like everybody had some moment that I thought was all right. That's a lighter tone than we've seen in them before.
Ezra Miller's
um,
face and voice bother me.
I thought both his moments. I'm glad to finally see because the write ups of the Justice League visit was all about the scene on the rooftop with
Yeah, where
Gordon.
he gets left behind.
Yeah, and like
That
seeing
actually
it.
didn't play that well with me.
Oh really? I thought it was hilarious.
I liked his other parts,
The-
despite the fact that I still
when
like
he's like,
him.
I've never done battle before. I've more just pushed people and ran away.
Yeah,
like,
I
thought
like
was
that
funny.
part. Yeah, the rooftop part.
I also like
whatever.
a lot of the teamwork aspects they're showing with it too.
Him
Like when
pushing the
he's
sword.
running along the wall and he just kind of nudges the sword to Wonder Woman. And
Yeah, they need to do that. 'Cause
even
Marvel's
like
always
Cyborg, like
since
you know,
Avengers has started,
hacking.
they've always been great about that, especially like
Yeah.
playing with Cap and stuff. And
Yeah.
that's
him
something
hacking
that they need to
the
do.
Batmobile or whatever, and he'd be like, "Don't worry, Alfred, I got this." And Alfred's like, "Do I know you?" Like,
Cyborg looks awful. Like I just can't get
I don't
over
know.
it.
I don't see it.
I think he looks bad. I don't know if this guy can act yet or not. Obviously, they haven't shown enough where he's any good.
I thought
He's
the
just
part
very
where he
good.
was in the Batmobile was really cool.
I just don't think he looks good.
I-
That's
I
my
agree
main
with you
problem
on
with
that.
this movie.
The opening with Wonder Woman in the bank, I thought was great.
Really good.
I don't know. Like, yeah,
She's gonna
I am.
slow-mo slide a lot more. It looks like.
Immediately went to slow mo. I was like, of course.
I liked the action, but it was
It's
like
really good.
it was literally the same move like that happens in Wonder Woman. It was the only thing
We've
that kinda
seen
bothered me.
that part of the trailer though for like 6 or 7 months now.
That's fair.
Well, the new part was when the bullet gets fired at her and she goes,
Yeah,
like,
that's
there
It's
it
like the
is.
fuck you
Yeah.
thinking? Like, why? Like, I don't know. Yeah, I think that the tone of this trailer, it did more to get me excited for Justice League than the last trailer, because the last trailer felt like more a Snyder movie, more of Batman v Superman, but in a way that I was still excited. However, yeah, this one having the lighter tone and the more daylight stuff like that, I really liked it a lot. I loved it.
It was good. Proud Mary. She keeps
Yeah.
on rolling
Yeah, Proud Mary.
Atomic Blonde, sorta.
with a black lady.
Sure,
I mean, that is what this is billing itself as.
it is.
It was an effective trailer because of the name of the movie and the usage of the song, and maybe that just kind of got me in on the idea of
Oh,
this.
I thought it looked pretty cool.
I don't like Taraji P. Henson, but I don't care. I think this looks fun. I think
It does
looks
look
really
fun.
I have not liked her except for Hidden Figures. I liked her a lot in that.
Just
so,
haven't seen that movie.
more like hidden agendas.
Sure.
I like the John Wick theme. Like Atomic Blonde's doing that now.
It's getting a little
Give
bit.
me another one. I mean, I don't know if we need a third franchise doing this.
Yeah.
But man, I knew this was coming. This looked fine. Hopefully, it's fun. If it's fun, sure, I'll watch
Yeah.
it.
Guess what? This movie's gonna make a shit ton of money.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, the amount of money this movie's gonna make.
It's gonna
Yeah.
do well. It's gonna do real well.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Pacific Rim Uprising. Yeah.
Or
John Boyega recruiting you to.
join
Drive
the
a Jaeger.
Jaegers, and then we're not going to show anything.
It's
Like,
no
it's a
Cade
super
Yeager,
teaser.
but damn it.
It looks like it's the start of like I don't know, like an '80s. God, what are those?
It seemed like the recruitment video from Starship Troopers.
Yeah, yeah, that's a
Like,
good.
we
It
that's
need
a
did
you
good
to
kind of
thought.
fight
have
the
that.
bugs.
Yeah. Would you like to know
If
more?
this is
And
Starship
that made me like
Troopers
that
movie
more.
with fucking giant robots, I am back in.
Right? You should be, because the first one's awesome.
No,
But
it's not.
it's so good. You like it, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because it's the tits.
Oh yeah.
It's like you don't know how to have fun.
or like tits.
I like both those things. Unless they have anything to do with Pacific Rim, and then I'm out.
It's fair.
So-
I'm excited for this. We didn't see hardly anything of the movie.
Yeah, no, I'll give this a chance.
It
even
looked
though
like
I
an
didn't
advertisement
the
for toys coming to McDonald's.
first.
It
It
did.
really did.
Jigsaw.
Yeah. Me and Chuck know what's up.
This looks okay. It looks like another Saw movie.
I enjoy the Saw movies.
I do.
I do
not.
enjoy the Saw movie.
They're
Man.
fine.
It's
I
like
don't.
Final Destination. People die in such creative fucking ways.
Yeah, I don't really consider this as much a torture porn as like a Hostel. Hostel is total torture
Yeah,
porn.
this
or
is
Green
more.
Inferno.
It's more of a slasher flick to me.
So here's the thing. I only saw the first Saw. I fucking hated it.
oh my god,
I
the first one
dedicated
is
myself
so
to
good.
never
I
wanting to
love it.
watch anything.
The twist
Saw
in it's
again.
great.
Oh yeah.
God, I hated it, and it was to me. It was
Man, I
straight
thought
up
you
torture
guys
porn.
Didn't like that movie.
The
Saw?
first Saw? No, I
Yeah.
love the first Saw. I
Oh,
saw it in
God, I
theaters
love
and
it.
came out like
You just
freaking
gave
out.
a lot of shit maybe to Carrie Elwes.
Oh, because he was
His acting-
terrible.
Oh, oh!
It was as terrible could be.
It is
That's-
the worst
that's totally
acting
true.
of
Okay,
his
okay.
career by a lot.
No,
Yeah,
I-
he's
And
bad.
I
in it.
adore that movie. I like all the movies. Now,
I've only
most-
seen the first three, and at that point, I was like, I've seen this.
Yeah. Oh no, none of them are great outside of the first one, but all of them are a lot of fucking fun.
Yeah, there's cool twists, but after a while, it's just like I'm watching the same movie
Yep.
over and over again. And Jigsaw's probably that, but I don't know. I'll watch it.
I will give you that. Yes, Hostel is technically more torture porn, But that doesn't make it okay that this is also torture porn.
I don't think
like,
this
I
is
just don't
any
think
more
this
torture
is.
porn than any other slasher flick is. Any
I
more
don't
than
know.
Halloween or Nightmare on Elm Street or whatever.
That's all they do is try to think up clever ways to kill people.
Yeah.
That's the fun part.
If this is torture porn, so is Final Destination.
Yeah,
I
it is.
think
It's just
on
a
a different
gorier.
level.
This is a gorier.
It
Final
is more
Destination.
gory. I agree with you that, but the concept is basically the same.
Destination. So stupid.
What?
It is. It's death.
Oh, you've lost me entirely.
What kind of a fuck up is death? It's just death. Dead. He doesn't have to set up these elaborate, like, fucking
You don't know.
Goldberg.
You don't know.
Logs
You've
kill
been able to
people,
avoid him.
Hold on. How much better would Final Destination be if it had the Rube Goldberg music during every
That's
one of
all
those
I
scenes?
think when I
Side
see
note:
any of
the
that.
four of us could take you, Goldberg.
Side note, don't test us on that because we
If these
couldn't.
guys don't bitch out on me, we can take you down.
You were complaining about lifted weights earlier.
Yeah, man, it's hard.
But we can beat
But
up
you
Goldberg.
have exercised today more than the rest of us combined for like the last month.
He is correct.
Listen, Goldberg matches don't go longer than 10 minutes. He ain't in good shape either.
Jesus Christ.
He don't do cardio.
You
His
are-
matches are against Brock
We wouldn't
Lesnar.
just lose. We would all fucking die. He would fucking murder us.
No, we would take him.
He would-
Four grown men.
He would Bret Hart kick us so
we
hard.
would just lay on him, and he can't do anything.
If we had 3 months to
He
train,
could
he would
bench
kill
press
us.
us.
No.
We could have guns and not win.
If
No.
we had three,
That's ridiculous.
I'm
You
laying,
set him on fire first.
I
you'd
am
still
laying the
win.
challenge down,
I
Goldberg.
think he'd beat us faster if he was
The
lit on
title
fire.
of this video is not San Diego Comic-Con trailers. It is We Will Want to Fight Goldberg.
He is not speaking for the group.
I
Not
am
at all.
calling you out, and it's
Evan
all
wants
four
to
of us.
fight Goldberg.
If Goldberg shows up to this podcast and threatens to fight us all, everybody but you is going to run the fuck away.
You sons of bitches better be there.
Whatever.
I won't even run. I'll just resign to getting
First off,
beat.
we will
No,
make
Josh will-
national news.
Josh will lay over like a possum.
I'm talking bare knuckles.
I will
We're
be
going
in the
at it.
submissive dog position. Absolutely, I will lay on my
Fuck
back and be like, "Please
Back
don't."
it, pussies. God, I'm so angry at y'all. We can take him
To dinner.
Yeah, no
and
kidding.
then beat his ass.
We've said all of this on a podcast before already,
God.
including the to dinner joke.
God, I know, and we can take him. We would beat him.
To lunch.
There it is.
Twist.
Change
and then
it up.
beat his ass. God, I want Goldberg.
Only if we force head him.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. This took
Force-
a turn.
Nope.
Move on.
Nope.
Yeah.
Move on.
Yeah.
Now he's not
Save
going
it.
to accept.
Save it.
That's the only reason, though.
Bright.
Hell yes.
Yes.
Will Smith is doing something good again.
I'm
we think.
so in.
Yeah, maybe.
He's doing something that looks good, and
Chuck has retconned us hating this project, though.
No, I remember the first time that we all looked at it. You weren't
I
here.
weren't here. I've always thought
And
this
we
sounded
talked
good.
about this, and you guys gave it shit because Will Smith is a direct to Netflix movie, blah blah blah. And then I showed you the picture, and you laughed your ass off at Joel Edgerton.
until we saw the
I
first
laughed
trailer,
my ass off
I
at
was
Joel
out.
Edgerton's face all the time.
See, Trey knows what's up.
But after that first trailer, I was
Yeah,
totally
during-
fucking in, and there's
during
just
the-
maybe
Yeah,
more.
That's not what I
Oscar.
was talking about.
Well, we thought you were.
No.
Fine then.
All right.
Goldberg would still beat the shit out
No,
of us.
he would not. We can take him. The only reason he would win is because you three are going to puss out.
To brunch.
God,
Nice.
God, we will beat you up. We are large men.
Maybe Evan Goldberg,
That doesn't mean anything.
but not Bill
It
Goldberg.
does.
God, so what? Fucking
just
Louis
fall on him?
Anderson and John Panette is
All
gonna
four
be
of us dive at his legs.
Anderson?
He is done.
Is that like the,
He
Anderstein.
falls over.
is that the
and he kills
combination
And then we
of
jump on
Jennifer
top of him.
All
Aniston
he has
and
to-
Louis Anderson?
All he has to do is slightly move out of the way, and we won't be able to get back up.
Well, don't
Our-
miss.
It's true.
It all hinges on that first
I
time
miss
we
a
hit
lot.
him. We got him.
My
Over.
jokes miss more than
Over.
they land, so I'm not gonna be a help here.
What do you think his punches are gonna do?
Yeah, for real. I'll hit myself before I hit Goldberg.
So Bright looks good.
it,
It does. I want to watch it.
He beats the fuck out of that
I am-
fairy.
I'm
Yeah, he
excited to be
was
excited for
funny.
a Will Smith thing again.
It's nice.
It's been a long time. It seems
You
like.
were excited for Suicide Squad.
He was good in that movie.
You're retconning your hatred of that movie. When
no,
it
Suicide
wasn't
Squad.
there.
We were very excited for it. Like, it turned out to be an okay movie.
Yeah, I
he
feel
was
like
good
I was
in
more
it, though.
hopeful than
He
excited,
was
but
pretty decent.
either way,
But yeah,
I also don't know that I was excited for Will Smith in that movie.
because the original
Actually,
trailer
I
for
will
Suicide
give you
Squad
that.
was
You
a
did not
badass
like
trailer.
Will Smith in that
Mhm.
trailer.
But yeah, I think this looks great. I like the world. I like the whole magic wand thing that they've got going on. I didn't
Who
think that'd
plays
be
that
part of it.
girl?
I don't know.
Okay. I saw
Uh,
speculation that it was Amelia Clark, but I was like, that can't.
No.
You.
They would have focused on that.
I
Yeah.
almost think this is a movie though. Part of me wishes this was a fucking TV show.
I don't know. The
I
fact that
do.
it's David Ayer, I'm okay with it being a movie. I don't know how I would watch.
I'm
it
sure
for
the effects
8
will probably be a lot
episodes or
better
whatever.
because it's a movie, but still.
Brigsby Bear.
What the
Yes.
fuck, yo?
dude?
I want it so bad.
I had to get Evan
Dude,
to explain
you
this whole
choked up on the
thing.
mic for that. You're like, what the fuck, yo?
I remember I watched that
That's the
trailer.
intensity I need you to bring is
and-
Goldberg.
Yeah, make sure you choke up on the
I will
mic.
intensely get my ass kicked. No, I was the whole time I was watching this trailer. I was just like, I don't know
At all.
what I'm supposed to be understanding.
You don't get it
It's
either.
very confusing.
No. I need to rewatch it, I guess.
Did
I
you?
mean, it just seemed like he's been like trapped or like
With
kept
his like
inside.
doomsday father.
Yeah, and then he finally gets out and he's experiencing the world.
He's
for the
experiencing
first
the
time.
world, and his favorite thing while being trapped his whole
Brigsby
life
Bear.
was this show called Brigsby Bear.
and he keeps wanting another episode. This
And he's
doesn't
very
exist.
naive.
This is amazing.
He's a very
no,
naive.
You guys didn't get any of this?
I
No,
just love
no.
your description of
Yeah,
it.
like he does a sentence, and then you do a sentence.
But
You're just kind of
I'm sorry,
assiding him in the
I'm
talk.
sorry I
This-
interrupted
This
it.
is why we can take Goldberg. But
Yeah, you're just like, hey, there's no episode, and you're like, yeah, there's never been another episode.
there's not, and the whole purpose of this
You're like
is
Evan's
like
hype man.
he goes to make the Brigsby Bear movie because he just wants more of that and to bring joy into people's lives. Like
Bringing joy.
Yeah,
this looks
it's back.
This looks
Boy.
incredible, man. I'm
Oh,
so
it looks
excited. for
fucking
this.
weird and awesome. I just didn't
You know what
understand
though?
was
So
happening.
did The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, and we were stoked for that
That's
too.
Why
Turn
would
into
you
the secret
compare
life
this
of
to
Walter
that?
Shitty.
Because that's what nice. Because that's what we thought when we saw the first trailer for that. We were just like, "Oh shit, this is like."
But why that movie?
Because the trailers are
There's
identical.
been
I've
movies since
explained
then.
it.
There's been.
I
They're
don't.
not the same.
You guys have
They're
lost
not
sync.
the same.
Yeah.
The trailers are very similar.
They're
The
arguing.
movies
It's
might not
almost
be.
better.
You were excited
the
for
same.
Walter Mitty.
Yeah, but
when
that's
you saw
the only
trailer.
similarity.
Tell them we can't
Well,
beat
there was-
Goldberg now.
Oh, we can beat Goldberg.
No, we can't.
No, we can't.
God, I need faith.
Call George Michael. What am I supposed to tell you?
Now, when will the band get
Did
back
he die?
together and you guys will be in
Did
sync
he?
again?
I think George Michael died, didn't he?
Yeah, he did last year.
I think he
Yeah.
got
Sounds
the
right.
financial aids.
Welp, that killed it. I want to see Brigsby Bear moving
That
on.
was a Josh breaking moment right there.
Uh,
you broke
Hey.
all sync on the podcast.
No, the Chester thing earlier was way worse.
It was way worse.
Uh,
Sorry.
the Kingsman Red Band trailer.
Now we're fucking talking.
Holy
That's
shit.
it.
I'm
Intensity I need.
excited, man. I am excited. It's
Oh,
not
gonna
gonna happen.
We can beat you.
Anyway, this trailer is fucking great, man. God, I can't wait to see it. When he like lassoed that guy with his
With
electric
the laser
lasso
lasso.
and just cut him in half. I
It
was
was
like,
amazing.
I loved this trailer, and I'm also happy that somehow I don't remember anything that was in it.
Okay.
I remember being
Welcome
like,
to my world.
hashtag
yeah, I
Trey
remember
life.
being like, holy shit, this is awesome. Bring me this movie now. But I forgot everything.
It was
Is
so
I think it's
close.
because I've also seen the original trailer like 2 more times since I saw this. That trailer
It's
is
in
over.
every theater.
Yeah.
The only thing that kind of worries me about this is Julianne Moore. I don't know what kind of villain she's going to be. Especially Sam Jackson's villain was so good last time.
He was.
I like her
uh,
though. She usually does.
Oh yeah, no,
Pretty
she's
stand-up work.
She's grown on me the past few years.
Yeah.
yeah, she's a
Such
great
as in
actress.
Seventh Son.
Oh.
Everybody
yeah,
does
You're
bad
right,
movies.
man. But that's
Some
a bad
people do
one.
the worst fucking movie of all time.
It's not as bad as you guys say.
They really like.
it's
work-
a bad movie.
They
It's
really
not as
like
bad as you
working
guys say.
together, though. Think about it. They work a lot together. Jeff Bridges and
Jeff
Julianne.
You just understood me better than anything he says in Seventh Son. Fuck that movie. It is so fucking bad. We
This
can
is the
take
intensity
Goldberg.
you need.
I have it. I have the confidence.
You need the-
I want to beat your ass, Goldberg.
Right.
You need the intensity of 3 other guys, is what you need, because we're not going to pull our weight.
Come on.
Literal.
It bothers me. It really bothers me. But Kingsman looks really good.
It does.
It looks
Why
so
don't you say
good.
something like Ric Flair? We would beat the shit out of that guy.
Oh yeah.
Without him even wanting to
That's
fight
just
us, just because
Beating
we
up
hate
an
Rick.
old man.
Yes.
That's more our skill set. It's more in our wheelhouse.
The older and feebler, the better.
What about
Yeah.
Sting?
Oh, yeah, we
No.
could take Sting. You know, we could
No.
take
He's got a
No.
broken neck now.
in a
Oh.
pudge.
That's fair, I guess.
We could beat Sting.
It'd be more of a toss-up, though.
We could take
It's
him.
not. It's not like
so
a certain
easily.
thing.
Alright. The Ultimate Warrior. Current
He's
Ultimate Warrior.
dead.
I was like, there is no current Ultimate Warrior.
We
So,
could win that fight.
Just like go piss on his grave. Like I don't understand.
yeah. I wouldn't do it because I love the man.
We could probably do that as long as I've had like
I
some
mean-
water beforehand. We're good.
The only person I don't
You'd get distracted halfway and forget you're not supposed to.
like,
also
we couldn't
shit.
take Brock Lesnar because I legit think he would kill us. Like he
mainly
would go
because
into a
he's a
blind.
psychopath.
Yes, he is.
Immediately we would die.
He would black out and just rip our faces off.
I grant you that
Chris
we would.
Jericho once beat Goldberg in a legit fight.
Yeah, but he's Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
I don't think he could do that now.
Goldberg has lost a lot of his muscle mass since then, and he's lost a step.
I'm loving the breakdown
He
of
could
this.
he could lose all the steps. He'd still be a step
He's gonna
ahead
lose
of
a
us.
fight.
I will grant
Me
you that
and
we could
these
last
guys.
approximately 30 seconds longer fighting Goldberg than we could Brock Lesnar.
That's because Brock Lesnar would beat us
You think we can take the?
0.3
You
seconds
think we
in.
can take the Undertaker?
Yeah, he's
No.
old.
No.
Yes, we could. It is not even a question.
Yeah, because all we have
He
to
has
do
a
is
bad
land
hip.
one good shot on his knee or hip,
Yeah.
and we win.
you hit him in the hip, he is done.
Goldberg doesn't have that weakness.
His weakness is his cardio. We can do this. If we train, we got him.
Our weakness is our cardio
And strength
But I believe
and
in
all
us.
other things.
and desire to get in the fight with Goldberg.
I have that so much.
I love where this is going.
The
I
Kings would
fucking
look really
love it.
good.
Yeah, I would watch the shit out of that movie.
Man, Channing Tatum at the end when he goes, "Fuck yeah!" I
Yeah, it
laughed
was great.
so hard.
Yeah, dude, I lost it. I do remember that because that was what made me say I love Channing Tatum again.
Lego Ninjago.
This trailer was really funny.
It was really funny.
I
I didn't
am
want to like it because I
Excited
don't.
for this movie.
I didn't love. I liked the Lego movie. I didn't love Lego Batman, but this looked really funny.
Yeah, I'm totally with you guys.
I
It's
loved
also
the
got
Lego
Dave
movie.
got Dave Franco as the lead character.
Yep.
So I'm.
I loved all the official The Lego movies so far. So
Yeah, I did
I'm-
not
Ditto.
like Batman, and I didn't think the Lego movie was as good as people said.
I really
so-
liked the Lego movie. Yeah, the Batman movie wasn't bad, but I didn't love it. It got a little overhyped for me. But this looked really funny. I enjoyed it. Who's
Yeah, I'll
the
see it.
villain?
that black tall guy with the forearms. I don't know his name.
I think he's asking who plays
What?
the villain.
Yes.
Oh, the voice. Oh, I
no,
don't
the
know.
actual black seal with 4 arms.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I thought because I knew you were asking about the actor, I
No.
thought Chuck was commenting on somebody's forearms.
I know. I was like,
And I was like, that's a weird feature.
Oh, the tall black guy with the 4 arms.
I was like, what are you talking about?
You know,
Like,
clearly.
you know, that one actor with the neck.
And you want to take these guys into battle
I'm
with
gonna
you?
recruit the big black guy with the huge forearms to come fight Goldberg with me.
You know, Black Popeye. Bobby Lashley.
It is Bobby Lashley.
I think you spit on me.
Bobby Lashley would beat Goldberg by himself.
Because he's Black Lesnar.
He is Black Lesnar. He's huge.
He also ripped off his entire gimmick.
Oh man. What are we talking about?
Like a Ninjago, the black guy with 4 arms.
Oh, we were recording so late. It's so obvious.
It is 2 a.m.
It's almost 2 a.m.
No,
It's
it
2 a.m.
is
on the
2 a.m.
fucking dot.
Holy shit, it is. We hit it. Finally, the mythical 2 a.m. For years, we've searched for it, and we found it.
I'm so sorry. This is the worst video, maybe best we've ever done. I just want to fight Goldberg.
This
It's
is
all I want
almost
to
like
do.
Brian C. Wolverine at the Olympics.
You know who could beat Goldberg's ass? Brian C. Wolverine.
And without
Yeah, he
even
could.
thinking about it.
Yeah. This giant
And his
penis.
hover bear. And his his record 34 gold medals at the 2016 Olympics.
You know what beats Brian C. Wolverine? Keith Cash.
Yeah, that's true. The Wikipedia page says it.
Oh, there are like 3 people who know what's happening right now outside of us.
Justin
NFL
North.
wide
And 2 of them are
receiver.
I
Keith
guarantee
Cashin
you.
is like 13,000 yards. He never fucking.
I guarantee you I get a text message from Justin North about this part of the podcast.
I'm dying. It's hilarious.
Keith Cash's website or Wikipedia page like has his stats totaled from
For
his high school
career.
career. And Chuck was like, "This guy is legendary." I was like,
He's like number 2 behind Jerry.
He had better numbers than Jerry, according to Wikipedia. I was like, what in the world? He had like 40 career receptions in the NFL.
We've talked about some shit, man, in this podcast.
But you know what? I'm for real. We can beat Goldberg.
God damn it.
I mean it. We really can. Santiago Ninjago looks funny. Wonderstruck.
Fuck this movie.
It's by the guy that made Carol. If
Fuck
you're wondering
Carol.
why this is happening.
Whoa. Can we fight Carol? I'll fight Carol.
Kate Blanchett would kick your ass.
No, I'd take her.
True.
It's also a hate crime.
Mainly because I hate Carol, yeah.
Oh, man.
She probably knows like some kind of crazy fucking kung
Krav
fu or some
Maga.
shit. No, something more like fancy than that.
Man.
She's a Kegel
I
master.
think this movie looks good. This is
Oh.
a
Wire fu.
this
She
is
would kick your ass with wire fu.
YA book that's been adapted. I think it looks really cool. It's a story.
alright.
The visuals are cool about a current day kid that obviously has a connection as it tells an older story
I
of
mean,
many
listen,
years ago, and
I'll
they
admit
obviously
it.
have some type of weird connection.
I'll admit it. I saw it from the creators of Carol.
You
and
stopped watching, didn't you?
I watched it, but
Tuned
I
out.
couldn't have tried harder to tune out
Did you watch
than
it?
I already did.
Yeah,
Did you like it?
I forgot what it was about.
Man,
He was too busy training for Goldberg.
well, that's why
No, he
I like to see
wasn't.
if there's an acceptable response to that. It is training for Goldberg.
Yeah, it turns out just drinking a beer. That's Chuck's training.
Well,
2 beers.
Two.
It was 2 a days today.
You Steve Austining it?
12-ounce curls.
So what's it about?
Steve
Remind me.
Just said. Is,
No, you said it was a YA book that was adapted.
It was about a kid
this
or
kid.
something.
is about a kid, a story of him who has a connection with the other story that you're seeing told in black and white of a girl
It's like
looks like
multi-time
30, 40 years ago. But they obviously like legit have a connection. Towards the end of the trailer, you see a woman come up. You don't get to see her face, but and the girl in the earlier timeline is deaf. And then a girl holds up a notepad with his name on it to the little kid, and he's like, "How do you know my name?" It's obviously going to be that girl, it seems. So it's interesting. I think it really seems really cool. The way it was shot was really good. The black and white,
Yeah,
the way it cut into it was really good. I thought.
I'll check this one out. I wasn't like, holy shit, I gotta see this, but it looked all right.
It's a weird Comic-Con trailer.
It was weird
Yeah.
for it to drop at Comic-Con. I'll give you that. What was not weird was Ready Player One.
Holy fucking shit.
Hall guy.
Okay, so first of all, I'm not familiar with this property, the book, or anything. There's just a bunch of shit thrown in my face that I loved, and I don't know how this all
Welcome to that
connects
book.
to like a movie or not, but somebody's hanging out with the Iron Giant, so I am in.
Iron Giant's in it. Tron is
DeLorean.
racing a
shit ton of
DeLorean.
DeLoreans.
Harley Quinn's in it a very small part. Scorpion is in it at one point from Mortal Kombat.
You can become a giant robot that shoots the fuck out of Freddy Krueger out of
And
nowhere.
turns him into coins.
Yeah. So the basic plot, from what I understand, because I haven't read the book myself, but so it's basically far future. This guy lives in the stacks, which are just like stacked housing in Cleveland.
Stacks on stacks on stacks.
Like just basically complete poverty. The regular world sucks, so everybody escapes into this insanely in-depth virtual reality world called Oasis, and
You can like pick your
It's-
avatar basically.
and it's just literally throwing as many references.
And there's
as
like
you
a
can get
major
rights to.
competition, I think, that happens within it, and that's
Yeah, it's and
Everybody
that
becomes
book's called
robots wanting to fucking race cars to Geddy Lee, like to Tom Sawyer. I don't know what's happening in this trailer, but I love it.
you know what we'd do if we were in the Oasis.
Don't. Yeah, we would beat his ass.
Oh yeah, in the Oasis. Sure. If a
Yeah, I'm a
fucking
better
super
video
realistic
game player
virtual
than
reality.
Goldberg.
Unless,
I'll fight him.
unless he was also in the Oasis as something bigger and more powerful, and
Brock
stronger
Lesnar.
than us. Yeah, that's exactly it. Robo Lesnar.
We're not prepared for that.
Absolutely, Goldberg goes into VR and becomes he chooses avatar Brock Lesnar.
Yeah,
that's
this
a
book
pretty
though
good
is
joke.
called like the Holy Grail of pop culture. Like and Warner
They
Brothers
said it in the trailer too.
did it.
Yeah.
So yeah, like the and the fact that Warner Brothers has got a shit ton of properties They do that Lego Dimensions game, and there's like stuff I'm like, I didn't know you fucking owned this. Like,
it's a lot.
They option a lot of rights to
Yeah.
stuff as well. But I mean, this could include even if they don't follow the book with all the references, it could include the Tolkien universe because they did The Hobbit,
Yep.
Harry Potter.
They've had it.
Yeah, like
Any of the Justice League.
yeah, absolutely. It could have the DC superheroes. I mean,
God,
whatever
if
they
Superman
want to
shows
put
up
in.
with a mustache.
there will be
Mustache.
there will be some DC
See,
superheroes
now
in this.
there,
I guarantee
I'm in
it.
on it.
I want fucking ET to show up.
Wreck Shop.
It would be amazing.
I mean, I
He
think
would
the
phone
book
home
has
like a
Star Wars
motherfucker.
in it too.
He'd have
like, I
Jaws.
mean-
He says, "Rar."
That would be great. That would be wonderful.
yeah, there does seem to be a race of DeLoreans with crazy wrecking balls going on in
And
that.
Yeah,
a
they're
Tron
Back to the
bike.
Future.
Yeah, Tron bike. Yeah,
But yeah, the main character, like apparently a big part of like the book is
Ty
him.
Sheridan.
He totally drives the
I love Ty
DeLorean and
Sheridan.
hangs out with the Iron Giant. That alone is fucking a premise to sell me on a book.
I'm really glad Ty Sheridan's career's taking off. I like that kid. He
Yeah.
was so good in Mud, and I like him in Cyclops.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
super worried
I keep forgetting he was in Mud.
that
That
like
looks
they
good.
weren't going
Really
to show
good.
this trailer when they showed it at the convention, and then like
And it killed.
10 seconds later, it was live. Like the one thing WB does that I love is they absolutely share whatever they want. Like they don't hold back very much. I'm sad they did hold back the Aquaman stuff
Told
just
you.
because it was apparently Star Wars underwater is what basically everybody said it looked like. But this was one of the highlights of the show for sure.
All right. So, what's your favorite movie trailer?
Justice League, followed very closely by Ready Player One.
Ready Player One for me.
Justice League.
Thor is a close second for me.
Thor is also a close second.
It's probably Thor for me, then Ready Player One.
Thor would be 3. So we've got. I mean, would Justice League be in your 3 otherwise?
It'd be 4. Brigsby Bear would be my 3.
That's fair.
Probably 3 or 4 for me too.
It looks really good.
Yeah,
Bright's
there
up
are
there.
some. Yeah, there are highlights. Like I guess pretty much. Yeah, Bright would be up there too. It was a very good year, even though it
Oh,
almost
Kingsman. Shit. Kingsman really good.
it almost seemed down in terms of the amount of content, but everything
It
that
was down.
shown,
A lot of people just didn't bring trailers this year.
Yeah, but everything that was shown, I thought had a very good showing.
I was floored after Fox took a year off from Comic Con, and they announced
How did
they're
they
coming
not have
back. I was
Deadpool?
like, man, they're gonna blow us away. I thought we were gonna get Deadpool, X-Men teaser, maybe even a new Mutants teaser.
Yeah.
They brought Kingsman. That's all
Yeah,
they brought.
Almost nothing. It's very surprising.
So they will. All right, it's past 2 a.m. for once.
I didn't know time went this far.
We have recorded a lot. There's a lot that happened.
Indeed.
We do it for you. That's going to do it for this show. It was a good Comic Con. I can't wait to see basically all of this stuff. Sign off the podcast as well for YouTube. Make sure to like this video. Make sure to comment down below. Tell us what your favorite trailer was. Tell us what you think. Make sure to subscribe. Check out the other podcasts, other videos.
And if you happen to be like an accountant named William F. Goldberg, we'll fight you too because we can take.
I want gold.
Maybe you don't know who William F. Goldberg is
Not
and what
kidding.
his training is.
I still
Don't get us into this shit.
him. I'll
Plus,
fight.
he's a lawyer. Why do you want to fight a lawyer?
I
Sue
said
your ass.
accountant, you stereotyper.
Oh. Well, I mean, he's Jewish. He knows a lawyer, right?
See?
That's fair.
It is.
That should do it for us.